the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise, I rise.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Bubba's EDC. Hope you all are doing well. I certainly appreciate you dropping by and spending a few minutes with me. I will do my best not to draw this one out, but this is our response to an open tag done by my buddy Mike over at Red-Eyed Patriot. He said, pick your 5 favorite case knives. Well, that was hard because I got so many that are quote unquote favorites, and favorites for different reasons. And if you ask me to do this again tomorrow, there might be 2 or 3 different ones in here tomorrow, but we're going to go through these. As you can tell, I do tote these, so none of the bolsters are extremely shiny. I do need to go through and shine them all again, but you know what? Just keeping it real for the video. I didn't polish them up. It's not something I'm the best at, remembering to do that. So we're just gonna do it like this. So we're gonna start right to left. There's no particular order. I just chose to go right to left this time. So first one here, this is a large copper lock. I believe it is chestnut bone. Just absolutely gorgeous. This was a gift from one of my subscribers, and he asked not to be mentioned, so still have not mentioned his name, but brother, you know who you are. Thank you very much. God bless you. It is just gorgeous. There's your Tang stamp right there. This is the different case thing, so I'm not as good on the years, but it's a 2-dot, so I believe this is a 98. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is a 98. But I mean, the chestnut bone case does such a good job with their chestnut bone. You know, you go from light to dark, back to light. That's what I love. I wish all of their bones would have the light on the end and the milky, you know, that's what I call it. Sadly, they don't all have that. But beautiful clip point blade, nice swedging. I believe this was after Parker owned case. I believe he let it go or lost it in the early 90s. So this is 98, I believe. But just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Very proud, very honored to have that one. This is a baby doll. This is a mint, new old stock birth year knife for me. This is a 7-dot, 1983 new grind. If you don't know what new grind is, it's that right there. They did that kind of grind in 83 and 84. Just absolutely gorgeous. Don't ask me to do walk and talk because I don't do it on this one. It's a 63032. Got the sheep's foot blade there. Every blade snaps. Every blade has walk and talk, but I choose not to do it because it's mint. And that's an pin blade, beautiful pin blade. It's not brown bone, but I don't think it's pretty bone. I truly don't know. But look how gorgeous that is. It goes from the milky to the dark, back to the milky. I mean, both sides are gorgeous. Kind of like coffee. I just love that. Let me close that up. We don't accidentally hit it and cut myself. All right. Now we're getting into my favorite pattern. Ironically, we knew I was gonna have trappers, didn't we? This is whiskey bone. This is the only whiskey bone that I have now. I do hope to have more at some point. But this is a mini trapper I picked up off eBay. This is a 2018, so you can see right there a 2-dot, half stop. I do tote it. It is not a safe queen. Beautiful spade blade. CV steel, 6207 is the model number. Beautiful. Whiskey bone, so popular with that pewter shield. I love that pewter shield. Look at that. I'm not a fan of orange, y'all know that, but man, it's hard not to love that whiskey bone. All right, more chestnut bone. This is a chestnut bone mini trapper. It's a 2015. These springs aren't real big, so they don't have a ton of walk and talk, but they still snap. It's another 6207. This one's also in CV. Look at that beautiful chestnut bone. Got the lighter color, darker into the lighter. The back side is even better, the pile side. Just gorgeous. This was a trade with a friend, another YouTuber. Very proud to have that one. And this is the best thing I've ever found in the wild, folding knife wise. I found a fixed blade that's probably better, but I sold it off to a buddy. But this is probably the best folder I've ever found. This is a 1978 case Pretty Bone Trapper, and it is hard to see the dots. You gotta look down in there just right, and I'm not sure if y'all will be able to see it with the light. Maybe right there y'all can see. I can see it. If you look real close. See them 2 dots down there? Listen to that snap. Woo, doggy. And the spade blade. This is the one, in case you don't remember, I'm sure you do. My buddy Mike at Make Cutlery Great Again in Music City Leatherworks, he redid the spade blade for me. Because when I got it, I actually didn't notice it at first. This part here, somebody had pried with it, and it was like wavy. So I sent it to him, and he polished out a lot of the scratches. He laid this back a little more, which actually makes it look better to me. I think all the spade blades should look like that. Lay it back a little more. Gives it more of a point. But this is a 6254 SSP, so a stainless steel with a spade blade. Just love it. I don't tote it a ton because, you know, this one and this one and this one are my pride and joy. But this is Pretty Bone 78. Y'all know Case knew how to do it in the 70s. Just the standard shield. Not my favorite shield. Out of all these, the pewter is my favorite. That one's probably my second favorite. And then these are interchangeable, don't matter. But isn't that just pretty? I'm so proud of that Pretty Bone. Subscriber asked me what it would take to get it. He wasn't wanting it. He was like, I'm just curious. I'm like, well, probably you know, a stupid number that nobody would pay is what I would say. So I'd probably say $250. He's like, oh, I thought you would have said more than that. And I was like, well, nobody's gonna pay $250. So I feel comfortable saying that because nobody's gonna pay that. But I doubt I'll ever let it go. Any of these. This was a gift, so I'll never let it go. This was a trade from a dear friend. Yes, I have traded trades before, but this is chestnut, and it goes with this one. So probably never go anywhere. Honestly, probably none of these will ever go in. Let's just do that. None of these are ever going anywhere unless I just have no money to take care of my family. I'd get rid of every other knife up there before I got rid of any of these probably. But that's my 5 favorite case knives. I do tote all of them except this one. I mean, this one I've toted a handful of times at church and I think once to work. But the rest of them I will tote. Don't really use. I just tote them because they make me smile. They make me happy. And that's what collecting is all about. you know, do what makes you happy. And that's what makes me happy. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. Make sure y'all check out the other people in the channel that have done this. I know Bearded Knife Guy did his today. I saw it today. I don't know if he did it today. HT did his. Obviously, Red Eyed Patriot. Jersey Knife Guy Pete. Man, did Andrew at Baxter's Blades do it? I think he did it too. Y'all forgive me. I don't know who all else did it. But there's lots of good content out there. Y'all go check those other guys out and support them. I certainly appreciate you for all of your support here. And y'all stay blessed. Remember to do something kind for someone else. It goes a mighty long way. And until next time I talk to you, I love you. God bless you.
There was a time when service was a way of life, when it was time to help when your fellow man was met with strife. Serving our country and flying the red, white, and blue. For many generations in my family has rang true. Answering the call, no matter the job, loading up the chamber, sharpening the blades, making sure the light of peace will never fade. God, family, and country are what I serve. I know I've been blessed with more than I deserve. And that's why I hold my head high. That's why I keep my blade sharp. That's why I keep the steel at my side, to protect what so many take to heart, and what some have to hide. Freedom isn't free. Sometimes there needs to be a battle for there to be peace. Keep them loaded, keep them sharp, keep your faith close to your heart. Answering the call, no matter the job, loading up the chambers, sharpening the blades, making sure the light of peace will never fade. God, family, and country are what I serve. I know I've been blessed with more than I deserve. And that's why I hold my head high. That's why I keep my blade sharp. That's why I keep the steel at my side, to protect what so many take to heart, and what some have to hide. Keep a sharp mind, keep a sharp blade, keep one in the chamber. After all, that's how this country was made.